Hello, our friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family.
Welcome back.
So, guys, we've talked about the fact that what we have seen and gotten from our guides in the galactics are that there are many, many different cells in place in this country. I mean, thousands, um, maybe even tens of thousands, heading on up towards 100, thousand of these sleepers that have been in place for a long time, even perhaps generations. And we've been seeing a lot of curious things happening. We've talked about train derailments. We've talked about trucks flipping over and exploding. Of course, we have Nashville. And now we see thousands of Colorado residents are without heat after an attack on a gas service.
I know. I mean, these people are so cold. It's so cold there. There's snow. I mean, this does a great deal of harm.
Yeah, it could be very deadly if you're without heat. When the temperatures get down to single digits or maybe even below zero, depending on what type of house you're in. As we've shared with you guys, we're blessed to be in a tiny adobe that we have been coming to from time to time. And it's amazing because it's set down into the ground a few feet and it's just got windows on the southern face. We've been able to get by without heat, even though it's been getting down to, single digits. It's amazing what proper construction can do. But here we have the FBI joining a criminal investigation, what police say appears to be an intentional attack on gas service lines in Aspen, Colorado. And that left thousands of residents and businesses without heat as temperatures in the skiing mecca plunged to near zero. Work crews are scrambling to restore gas service. Local authorities handed out electric space heaters to residents still without heat Tuesday as a storm is forecast to bring up to 8 inches of snow to the beautiful Rockies this week. Temperatures are forecast to fall to 2 degrees in Aspen on Tuesday night, according to the National Weather Service. Aspen police said the apparently coordinated attacks of vandalism occurred Saturday night at 3 separate Black Hills Energy gas line sites, one in Aspen and 2 elsewhere in Pitkin County. At one of the targeted sites, police say they found the words "Earth First" scrawled, and investigators were looking into whether the self-described radical environmental group Earth First was involved. Emails from ABC News to the group's website seeking comment were not returned. Aspen Assistant Police Chief Bill Lynn told reporters that saboteurs appeared to have some familiarity with the natural gas system. They tampered with the flow lines. They turned off the gas lines. Lynn said physical evidence was recovered at the scenes of the vandalism, including footprints left in the snow. He said there was no security cameras at the locations that were hit. The FBI, which has critical infrastructure protection unit, is helping in the investigation. Black Hills Energy officials said about 3,500 customers were affected by the gas outage, and crews had to go to each natural gas meter to manually turn them off and relight the pilot lights. Officials said the work was continuing Tuesday, but it was unclear how long it would take before the gas service is restored to everyone. Lynn also said the police department was handing out about 6,000 portable space heaters to residents. He added that numerous businesses, including restaurants and hotels, had to shut down due to the loss of gas. It's almost, to me, an act of terrorism, Pitkin County Commissioner Patty Clapper, who had lost heat in her home due to the vandalism, told the Aspen Times newspaper. It's trying to destroy a mountain community at the height of holiday season. It wasn't a national gas glitch by any means. It's a purposeful act. Somebody's looking to make a statement of some kind. So automatically I think about the sleepers. It hits me that sleepers, and of course, if the sleepers are there, then maybe they would want to get people thinking it was some sort of activist group that was based here in the States.
Mm-hmm. Well, definitely, it's just a huge inconvenience for so many people and a financial wallop. And I hope this is okay to say, but when you mentioned it to me, the first word that really flew through my head was a Russian.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm afraid to say anything. So I don't want anything to happen to us, but that's what went through my head. And then I thought my own thoughts were, well, they had some help, via China, and it just feels right. So that's what went through my head, and then that's what I feel.
Yeah, and as we said, we feel strongly, as so many have visioned, and we have seen too, that they would work together, along with many other countries, in this endeavor, as the power is shifting in that direction. And by the way, there was this explosion at a pharmaceutical factory in Taiwan. That was a few days ago, 6 days ago now. And it was one of the places, it was the first or second most?
Second world's. Yeah, it's the world's second largest pharmaceutical factory, producing precursors on the, I can't pronounce that really, hydroxychloroquine.
Oh, hydroxychloroquine. Yeah. So, interesting, as well. I mean, are all these things just simple coincidences? Is there some connectivity going on? And again, natural resources, energy resources that we're seeing, from that truck that flipped over, carrying propane, to the train carrying oil. We had another train in Arizona go offline, off track as well, and that would have been a bridge that would have made it so that so many people would not have been able to move freely in that area. It feels like these are all testing things, for perhaps something larger to come. And, not to build fear, but to build awareness. And also, just think about what you would do if something happened in your house. Like, what happened if your heating was out, if your power was out? Do you have a wood burning stove? Do you have any other way to make some heat so that things are livable? Of course, people in Florida would be okay.
Yeah.
But much of the country right now is facing very cold weather. So it's just another reason to be as prepared as possible.
It really is. So, just little knocks on our door consciously for the world to say, just stay prepared.
Yes, most definitely in these times. So, guys, we want to thank you guys for your support on Ko-Fi and Patreon. Make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications. God bless and namaste.
Namaste.